Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 1322.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk about housing inventory is rising. And finally, we're getting some markets that have more inventory than they had pre-COVID. So this is very exciting. For people who are looking to buy, more inventory is coming onto the market. Now, we're still way under trend and we still have a terrible shortage. Don't get me wrong. We're nowhere near having record numbers all over the country, but we do have 50 metro areas that saw annual inventory increases. And the most growth is happening in the South. Now, springtime is a favorite time for people to list their homes, and it's often the best time for buyers and sellers to get together. The kids are out of school, or they're finishing school, and summer is coming, and it's a good time to move. So all around, usually springtime is one of the most popular times to list or buy a home. So let's see what's going on out in the marketplace. In February, it was the fourth consecutive month of year-over-year increases in homes for sale in the U.S. And new listings in February were up by 11.3% annually. And there were 14.8% more homes for sale than there were a year ago. But still, inventory is 40% below where inventory listings were in February of 2019. So we still have a dire shortage of listings. However, there are three markets that are really exciting and are above where they were, as I said, pre-COVID. Can you guess what state they're in? They're all in the same state, and they're all in Texas. Yes, San Antonio, Austin, and Dallas had inventory greater than they had from 2017 to 2019. San Antonio's inventory was up 26.6% over that time period. Austin was up 10.8% over 2017 to 2019 levels, and Dallas was up 2.2%, according to a Realtor.com survey. Out of 50 metro areas, 29 saw an increase in active home listings, with Orlando being number one with a 38.5% increase in inventories, with two other cities in Florida, Miami and Tampa, having increases in inventory of 37.4% in Miami and 36.3% in Tampa. Now, how does that translate into prices? Well, for the first time since May of 2023, listings with price reductions increased annually from 13.2% to 14.6%, and the median listing price was up 0.3% from last year to $415,000, which is 40.4% higher than it was in February of 2019. So listing prices are still up dramatically from pre-COVID days, and prices for the most part are hanging in there in most markets. According to Danielle Hale, chief economist at Realtor.com, she said the first couple of months of 2024 have proven to be positive for inventory levels as the number of homes actively for sale was at its highest level since 2020. So while they're at their highest level since 2020, they still are 40% below 2019. So inventory being tight and interest rates about to start trending down, which I believe will happen, and we'll get our first rate cut in May. And by the end of the year, the National Association of Realtors is predicting interest rates in the low 6% and then in the 5% range in 2025. So it looks like we will have lower rates and still limited inventory, which means we're going to have a housing boom again. That's not something that is the consensus opinion, but it is my opinion, and I've been saying it for a couple of years now. While interest rate hikes definitely took their toll and froze a lot of the market, we just didn't see the inventory come back in the way that it has to in order for a real estate crash to be happening. So in my opinion, we're nowhere near a crash. and we're going to have a spectacular couple of years as interest rates decline and prices rise. Get ready for another booming real estate market. It's on the way. If you haven't yet subscribed to Be Wealthy and Smart, hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified as soon as new podcasts are available. And all my podcasts are on my website at lindapjones.com/podcasts. And while you're there, sign up for my weekly newsletter for more tips for your financial freedom. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.